Hello YouTube, Reg Reed here. We're going to do a Bible review on two Bibles that I bought from a thrift store. I just love going into thrift stores and secondhand stores, and if I see old Bibles, I love to buy them. I think I paid about $2 each for these. So we're going to look at these individually. We'll look at this one first. This is the Holy Bible Red Letter, Dictionary Concordance, Revised Standard Version, 2nd edition, by Thomas Nelson. Now, I do not have a revised standard version of the Bible. I have the NRSV, the New Revised Standard, but not the old one. So this is new to me. This cover, I believe, is like a synthetic leather. It is very, very horrible. It feels kind of like cardboard or plastic or something. It's very tough and very rigid. Nice little picture on the inside. I did put a sticky note over the presentation page because there was somebody's name there. And now it looks like it's kind of starting to come apart here. So you can kind of see, got to be careful with this. A Reader's Guide to the Holy Bible, Revised Standard Version. And this is from 1972. There's an article here at the front that says, Jesus, Man for All Time. I have not read this, but I can just imagine what it says. Important passages in the Gospels. The Bible, book for all time. Great Bible chapters. Pages kind of stick together. Questions about God and man. Who is God? Who is man? How does man find God? What is Jesus to us? Why does God allow suffering? What is prayer? How shall a Christian live? So, pretty good questions. And what the Bible teaches about God, the creation of man, vision of God's holiness, sin and redemption. So it's really nice that it's got this in the front. Life and Bible Times. So some really cool articles. Now, I've not read them, so I don't know exactly what's contained in them, but it's kind of nice that they do put this in the front. Life and Bible Times. Different passages there. And now we're into the title page for the Old and New Testaments of the Holy Bible, Revised Standard Version, 2nd edition, Thomas Nelson. Translated from the original languages, being the version set forth AD 1611. So that would be the King James, or the Authorized Version, as it was originally called. Revised AD 1881 to 1885. That's when the Revised Version came out, and AD 1901. Compared with the most ancient authorities and revised 1946 to 52. That's the Revised Standard Version. So you've got the King James, or the Authorized Version. Then you've got the Revised Version. Then you have the Revised Standard Version. And now, 1971, you have the Revised Standard Version. And now, of course, they have the New Revised Standard Version, which I think came out in about 1989, if I'm not mistaken. Manufactured in the United States of America. So then you've got the preface to the Revised Standard Version. You've got abbreviations. Books of the Old and New Testaments listed alphabetically, and then in their canonical order. I know the RSV and the NRSV, sometimes you can get them with the Apocrypha, but this one doesn't appear to have the Apocrypha. So it is a self-pronouncing because it shows you what those lines and dashes and things mean and how to pronounce them. I've never found these too helpful. If it's a long, complicated word, I will mispronounce it regardless of whether it's self-pronouncing or not. Subject index, this is kind of cool and helpful. It's like a little index of topics and in kind of chronological order and in order as they are in the books of the Bible, as well as a subject index. So this goes on for a number of pages here, and now we are into the first book of Moses, commonly called Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then there's a footnote, or when God began to create. Now, I believe that the NRSV, the New Revised Standard, actually says, in the text, it says, when God began to create the heavens and the earth. So that's interesting. There are no references or anything in this Bible. So we're just going to flip through a few pages here just to give you a bit of an idea of what a typical page looks like. And there are a couple of pictures in here. And the pictures are on like more of a thicker paper, not exactly glossy. Well, I guess it's got a little bit of a gloss to it, but it doesn't feel glossy. So there are a few places where you have these pictures. I don't know, they're kind of nice to have, but I wouldn't find these too helpful, I don't think. Mosque of the Ascension at Mount of Olives. Book of Malachi. Let's see if there's anything in between the Testaments. I suspect there isn't, but let's see. One thing about this Bible is it does not lay flat at all. Not at all. So we go from the end of Malachi right into the New Testament title page. So there's nothing in between the Testaments. Then you have the names and orders of the book of the New Testament, and they are in canonical order. Canonical order, I should say. Abbreviations. So in the footnotes where it uses these abbreviations, you can go back and know what they mean. And then they give you another key to pronunciation. So they put this in the beginning of the Old Testament. They put it again in the beginning of the New Testament. And then you've got the New Testament again. Now, it is red letter. I think usually RSV, I don't know about RSVs, but I know NRSV Bibles tend to be black letter. They don't tend to do red letter. So, and actually this red, it's not bad. Sometimes you get these old Bibles, especially the old World Bibles. This isn't World, this is Nelson. But sometimes the red looks pink or orange, but it doesn't look too bad here. So again, we've got a few pictures. What have we got in the back? Again, that's really kind of starting to split apart there. So I don't plan on using this Bible too much. It's probably more just going to sit on a shelf just because I love to collect Bibles. I might read from it because I don't have an RSV, so just for interest's sake, I might read some things in it. So that is that Bible. Now let's have a look at this other one. This is the New American Standard Bible. I do like the NASB. I have a Cambridge NASB as well as a Schuyler Quintel personal size. So this is the New American Standard, Words of Christ in red, has a dictionary concordance, and it's Nelson as well. So it's got a little stamped pattern here in gold. Oh, I forgot to cover that. So this is starting to kind of pull apart as well. This one's got family records. And again, this leather is, it's not real leather, I don't think. It's like cardboard or plastic. New American Standard Bible Text Edition. Dictionary Concordance, Thomas Nelson Publishers. And this is, looks like it's from 1977. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever. Amen. Forward. Preface to the New American Standard. Editorial board, the Lockman Foundation. I believe the Lockman Foundation also came out with the Amplified Bible. I think that's their creation as well. In the footnotes, you would have, okay, yes, small caps, okay. NASB tends to use small caps when the Old Testament is quoted in the New Testament, which is kind of nice. Different Bibles do that. I have an ESV that it doesn't put it in caps, but it kind of indents it a little bit, so you know it's a quote. And there you've got abbreviations. So this would be more for what you would find in the translation notes at the bottom. These pages really get stuck together. Hard to turn. This old paper too. The Old Testament, Book of Genesis. So let's compare the two on their font. This one looks a little bigger. This one's a little smaller, but still readable. That's the thing about these old Bibles is the paper, it tends to yellow over time, but man, that black ink is really dark and really black. So again, no references. And there are a few little footnotes here, but not too much. And it looks like these have pictures inserted as well. There's the Sea of Galilee. Cedars of Lebanon. So yeah, you've got these thicker pages. I think there's more. Looks like there's more pictures in this one than in the other one. The Psalms. Psalm 91, that's a good one. In the King James, it's he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Song of Solomon. Okay, so this is red letter as well, and the red here looks a little more orange to me. What's this? Sometimes you get these little things in a Bible that are kind of neat. Looks like maybe it was a Sunday school lesson or something. I don't know. Let's look and see if there's anything in between the testaments. Probably not, but let's have a peek. So here's Malachi. That ends, and you've got your New Testament title page. So nope, there's nothing in between the testaments. So here's what I was saying. This is a quote from the Old Testament. It's referring to something. So it is in small caps, and it's indented. So I do like how the NASB does that. Other versions have other ways of doing it. But, oh, here's some more stuff. A Peaceful Easter. And hopefully there's nothing personal on any of these things, or I'll have to edit it out. I tend to not edit my videos. I like to keep it real. But, biblical profile of a disciple. So yeah, this is probably was a Sunday school student or a youth or something. And then in the back, okay, we've got our concordance. And then in the back, and this Bible doesn't like to stay open, and we've got pages falling out. But it gives you a number of pages here at the back for personal study notes. And then in the back, we have maps. Yeah, these are, got to be careful. These signatures are falling out. You get a couple of maps. And yeah, this Bible doesn't, it stays open a little better than the other one, but it doesn't like to stay, well, yeah, it stays open a little better than the other one. I forgot, did I even look at maps in the back of this? We've got, doesn't look like there is one map. 2 maps. Yep, 2 maps. And that's actually the back pasted down liner, actually, is that map. All right, so those are the 2 Bibles that I picked up for $2 each at a thrift store. Until next time, God bless.